guys, welcome back again to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. Welcome back again to the channel that is your home for tech, toys, and talk. And of course, the channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme. So we're back again for an unbox. This time around, well, we're looking at a little bit of tech. I'm hoping this is going to help upgrade the setup. As you guys have already seen, we've upgraded with the new dimensional grid. I have a brand new IKEA desk giving me more space on here. Of course, we have the new massive ultra-wide monitor. Of course, we got our little side monitor right there, of course. So let's go ahead and see if we can take things up another notch. Now, I actually saw this as a lightning deal on Amazon. Okay, this is a key light. I know from the picture you might think it's a ring light, but it's not. It is a key light. Usually what that means is some of the bigger YouTubers, they get these really amazing and sometimes expensive key lights. Like they might have a light right behind their monitor and then a light to the left, a light to the right to help focus in, if they're doing unboxes like I am right now. It adds more natural light, and also it adds better lighting to the person. Okay. Now, obviously, the better the light, the better video quality can come through, even on a webcam. Now, right now, I am using my Elgato face cam. It's a couple years old. I've had it for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years now. It's real nice. Elgato makes quality stuff, but, sometimes it can be pricey. I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, we got this on Amazon. There was a lightning deal. It's a K10 series LED full screen key light air. That's what they call it. They want to make it sound old fancy. So let's see what we actually get here. Turn this right around. So we have the actual arm, the arm stand itself, if you will. We got some cable management zips on here. Okay, looks like there's a little Allen key we'll be using to fully adjust that. Oh, that's cool. They give us a little brick. A little USB brick for powering the lights. And it's weird. They give us a white brick for a black arm stand. But hey, I ain't complaining. It's very, very nice. Very nice. You get your obligatory thumb screw. And what I do like is this. Now, this is a flat... Oh, they got some rubber on here too. So what's nice about this is a lot of times, you get the little metal clamp. Well, we have like a rubber grommet over the top part right here. And also a rubber pad right here. So that should help protect the desk. And that's a good size screw right there, man. That's a nice size cap right there. So we're going to set those off to the side. Make sure you guys can still hear me. They give us a little pamphlet, a little instruction book, if you will. And let's just move the box out the way. You know what we're going to do. And you heard the bang. Yep. Toss it and file it. Let's just rip it open. Come on. Oh, we got a little lip right there. Okay, so yeah, this is the key light. So yeah, when you see the diagram, you just think it's a ring light, but no, this whole area is going to be what lights up. We have your basic controls right here. What do you say we just plug this into some power and let's see. Let her rip tighter chip. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. If I can get the twist tie off. There we go. We finally got it to open up. Let's go ahead and plug this in. I happen to have a surge protector right here. Okay. And the cord's not overly long, so I do have a power strip directly underneath the desk right here. So I'm definitely going to have to plug it into there. Whoa. That's the basic power level right off the bat. I think it's at the high level. We can lower it down. So we can lower it, bring it all the way up. We can go with a warm or soft. We have a couple different modes here. Now, for contrast. Okay, guys, so here we are. Now, you can see it's a bit of a mess back here. Ignore that. Okay. So we have the light here. It is not on yet. The only light I really have in this room is a cheap Walmart double lamp. You know, I don't have my backlights on, which I usually do. Let's throw those on. Usually those add a whole other dimension. No pun intended. But what do you say we turn this on? And we're going to turn it on. It's going to be on full brightness. Okay, let's just take it down a little bit. So ideally, I would have it up here. Now to show contrast, it adds, obviously we would have this high up in the corner here. And it's going to add a bit of contrast to it. Now we could add a little bit of color with the different modes. World of difference, right? I like just the solid white light that they have here. Now, as you can see, it can block me out completely. So, I mean, if you have a light like this high in the background, that's the idea. And then having another one off to the side. Or better yet, we have it aimed at the desk here. We could set it up for different levels. I mean, that's a bit of a difference. Let's just pull up an action figure here. Like we got our Paul Rudd, right? Now, the idea is to get rid of the lamp that I have in the corner. Kind of weird. Lighting can be really weird when it comes to YouTube. All I'm doing is laying the LED side down. Very basic construction here. It is lightweight. Does it feel overly cheap? Not overly cheap. If you wanted to maybe have less diffusion, you could do that by unscrewing this whole thing, but I'm not going to do that. It has your basic camera, LED, ring light mounts. I got this, like I said, there was a lightning deal, and I'm going to go ahead and set this up and then a second one up. And we'll see if this really does add a completely different dimension to it. I mean, personally, I think the lighting looks better. With this, I mean, you can see a little bit of a lag, a little bit of a flicker. But I'm hoping that with this light and the other light, if I can aim them properly here, remove that lamp, we're going to have a lot better lighting. I mean, I think like right here, it's adding a better contrast. Right there, I think the lighting right there is making it pop a little bit better. I mean, it's subtle. It's a subtle difference. But let's see what happens. Let's see if it actually does work better. Ooh. So let's go. Okay, guys, so we have both key lights up. I do have the one lamp on. Just to show you, I have one of the lamps on. So I just have that on for a desk light. I have one key light. And then, all the way over here, I have the other key lights. So, for reference, we have the two lights right here. I have a light over here to add a little bit more splash lighting to the desk itself. I definitely think this adds a little bit more improvement. One, these are USB lights, so they can plug into because my my surge protector, my power strip has USB ports. Now, this is with the Elgato face cam. I think it does pretty well. However, we're going to switch over to a different camera now. Let's check that out. Okay, now we switched over to my C9 or my C922. It's not the greatest camera, but it does have autofocus, which is something that the Elgato is sorely lacking. But still, we're getting good coloring. There is a little bit of washout on the one side right here. But I think for the most part, these lights are making a difference. Now, if you're interested in these lights, well, let's go ahead and pull them up. Okay, guys, so these are the lights I picked up. They're $39.99, 20% off. The original price of $49.99, made by Weilisi. At least that's the brand that's selling them. So I picked these up. As you can see, they are adjustable. Now, what's cool is you have the arm that clamps onto the side of your desk or the back or the front or whatever you want. As you can see, there's a little brick you can charge or you can plug directly into an outlet, which I am foregoing. However, they show you have the warm light and then you have the soft light right here. These are great if you're a content creator. Now, I can lower the arms so that they focus more light onto the desk itself. But I think the way I have them displayed right now, I may play around with them because I would prefer to have them further apart. That's just me personally. But yeah, you can pick these up. They're pretty inexpensive because let's take a look at Elgato. Elgato Key. Right? Let's go to the Elgato Key Lights. Now, this is a newer, which is a pretty good brand. I mean, Elgato, you're looking at $159. So let's just round it to like $160, right? I've got these for $39 a piece. So for about $40. For about 1/4 of the price of an Elgato, I got that other light. Personally, I think I did pretty good. It adds a little bit more natural light. Now, one of my problems is I am in an apartment building, and this particular room has no light fixtures whatsoever. As crazy as that might sound, there are no light fixtures whatsoever here. Kind of crazy. If you really think about it, it's a little bit crazy. So, I mean, that's what's going on. This room has no actual light fixtures, which I know sounds bananas. You know, sounds a little crazy, a little deranged, a little insane, but that's the way some apartment buildings are. I mean, I had the cheap Walmart lamp right here. I have the two key lights. I even have a small little spotlight, kind of a small, cheap little spotlight thingy that's held up by 3M strips on the wall. So, you know, you do with what you have. So in my case, I have these now, these key lights. I'm in the process of sorting everything out because we're getting ready to get ready to promote the Stream for the Cure in Right for Roswell. So you guys, I hope you'll be joining me for that. This video is a little bit not planned out. It's a little bit, improv because I was excited to get the lights out and get them up and running. Personally, there's much more light coming here, and also I'm not feeling heat coming from these lights. And that's another thing. If you're using, basic lamps, you're getting heat off of those bulbs. And it generates heat, and that makes you warm. At least with these LED lights, I don't have heat focusing on me. I have light focusing on me, and I think that's very important. Now, like I said, these are LED lights. So, of course, I can just turn them off if I want. There's one off. And let me grab the other one. Those lights are off. Now I just have the lamp. See what a big difference that is. That is a world of difference, right? Much better. I think this is personally better. I am going to tweak around with some of the camera settings to see if I can get things better. I am looking also potentially to maybe get a better camera. I mean, with the computer upgrade, it definitely gave us a lot more capability with the Elgato webcam. The higher graphics card, anything 2000 and above, unlocks a few features on the Elgato webcam, like the blur background. I can have any kind of a background I want, literally, which is something that I kind of like. Like you can do the blur background. There's a lot of different features. We can throw different images on here. See, like right now, I can have this background. I could have a blurred background, which blurs out the mess so you can't see the mess. We can do, I mean, I got this weird kind of like weird cycle thing going on here. If we wanted this weird kind of ripple, want a cartoon background. Hey, look at me, I'm in an office. Nice swanky office. Corporate office, there you go. You know, maybe I'm in a coffee shop, who knows? There's a lot of stuff you can do in here. Yeah, that's animated. There's a lot of different things you can throw in here. Hey, I'm doing the news. Dimension Tech. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do in here. You can also add. So let's find a picture in my database. Like say, here we go. Let me see. Can I throw a video in here? Let's see. Format not supported. So certain video files are not supported. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and go in one of my folders and let's pull something. Hold on 1 second, guys. There you go. Got the TARDIS right behind me. If I wanted, let's find a fun background. Here we go. I got Cobra Vipers right behind me. We can throw any image we want back here without having a green screen, which is pretty awesome. And this looks fairly decent. I mean, you can see me moving my chair around, moving my head around, and you can kind of see a very faint halo effect on here, but this is pretty good. So yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff we can do. I mean, if I want to change the resolution, there's a lot of different stuff we can throw in here. If I want to flip my image, yeah, that's the only thing with me. Flips, it cuts off my neck, but now you see part of the image upside down. But I kind of like the blur. Kind of gives a bokeh effect, and we can intensify it or we can lessen it. Yeah, there's a nice little slider function on there, so I can just make things vaguely opaque. Is that the right term? Opaque? I don't know. There's one that says eye contact, which is weird because it makes a small corner, but who knows? But yeah, there's a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Elgato webcam it's got a lot of decent features on it, but there's no autofocus. As a content creator, an unboxer, a toy collector, it would be nice if we had a focus. I think there's a focus on the Elgato Facecam Pro, but I don't feel like dropping $300 for a webcam. A glorified webcam, mind you, but still a webcam nonetheless. When the C922 that's been out for what, maybe 7 or more, maybe even longer years, and it has autofocus. So it's either that or break out the old cell phone. And yes, the Elgato camera hub does work on your cell phones, whether you have Android or iPhone, like I do. So, I mean, there's different things we can play around with, but all in all, I think these lights were pretty good investment. I like it. I think it's popping a little bit better. But you guys let me know what you think of those lights. Do you think was it a waste of time? Or you think I actually did pretty good? I think there's much more lighting on here, and I think that is a big factor. Um, I think that's also going to be a big factor once we start doing more game streams, and of course the stream for the cure, of course. If you guys also, I'm looking for anyone and everyone who wants to be a part of the stream for the cure. I don't necessarily mean, of course, we want to raise as much money as we can for Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute. But I'm looking for people to partner with the stream because I'm planning to do possibly an 8 or 10 hour or even 12-hour stream. I was thinking of doing a 24-hour stream, but what do you guys think? I'm looking for partners to help co-host this. So if you're interested, message me at Dave's_dimension on Instagram or email me at davesdimension78@gmail.com. Also, if you want to donate any prize packages, because that's what this is going to be about. Or I shouldn't say what it's going to be about. We get those donations by usually raffling bundles. I know Dre, the Collective Safe Space, is making some arrangements for some prize packages that we're going to be raffling off. I am looking at possibly doing a Ghostbuster themed prize package. You guys don't know what's going to be in it. These are mystery boxes. So if anyone's interested in donating some new unopened toy collectibles or some other prizes, please message me if you want to be a part. Whether social media, sharing it on different platforms, getting the word out there, anything and everything you want to do, even if it's just sharing it on some streams. If you want to be a part of it, please let me know. I can relay any graphics that we're going to be using for it to help organize it because I really want to make this the best year yet for a ride for Roswell and for Stream for the Cure. Last year we had a very fun year. The very first year we did amazing work. This year it's a bit personal. I have a family member who is battling cancer right now, so it's kind of hitting me a bit hard. Uh, there's other people who've been a part of the Stream for the Cure in the past. I'm not going to name their names, but they have lost people near and dear to their heart to cancer. Cancer affects us all in many different ways, so I'm hoping anyone who's watching this video, just email me or message me if you want to be a part of it. Or if you want more details, message me and I will get those to you guys. But guys, until next time, this is Dave from Dave's Dimension saying keep on busting. And you know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. I will always catch you on the flip side. Take care.